Hello, Coach Maddox here. So today's question is, when you have an event that comes into your life that causes you emotional pain and suffering, do you have a means of moving yourself through that emotional pain and suffering and getting to the other side? So when an event happens in our lives that is undesirable, we have two options. We either can move into resistance to that event, or we can move into a place of acceptance. Now, if the event is something that we can change, then resistance could be very well warranted. On the other hand, if the event is something that we cannot change, resistance is your ticket into emotional pain and suffering. If it's something that you cannot change, your best option here is acceptance. Spending a lot of time in resistance to something that you cannot change is wasted time and energy, and it does cause a tremendous amount of emotional pain and suffering. So I'll tell a little story about my own life and how I made choices on resistance versus acceptance. In January, my best friend of 27 years passed away very unexpectedly. And it was a done deal. He was gone. There was no way that I could change that. Now, I watched other people in his life, family members, friends, move into a tremendous amount of resistance about his passing. And I also observed them experiencing a great deal of pain and suffering as a result of their resistance. Now, I'm not here to be judgmental about that because we all grieve differently. We all make our own choices. But I'm talking about making a conscious choice. I think oftentimes we make unconscious choices. I, on the other hand, made a conscious choice. When my best friend died, I knew that moving into resistance was of no value. He was already gone. That was a waste of time and energy, and it was going to bring me pain and suffering that I did not want to experience. So I utilized that energy to move into a place of acceptance, an acceptance of something that I cannot change. Do I miss my friend? Every single day. But I don't focus on my loss. I have released and let that go. Now when I think about him, I focus on the great friend that he was and all the wonderful times that we spent together over the 27 years that he was my best friend. So my challenge to you moving forward is, when an undesirable event comes into your life, whatever it is, on a grand scale, on a small scale, stop for a moment and consciously make a choice. Am I choosing resistance or am I choosing acceptance? And if resistance is warranted because you do believe that resistance can make a difference, then go for it. If there is no way resistance can make any difference, then don't make a choice to experience prolonged emotional pain and suffering. Make a conscious choice to move into acceptance. I think you'll be glad you did. I hope you find value in this video, and if you do, please share it out. I would love to hear any comments you have below. And until next time, thanks.